Hey, there is fire on the mountain. Now, Ejike thinks he can do everything that he wants to do, even though Muna is in charge of all the problems that is happening in his house. And now he thinks like as if he's the man of the house. Now, he calls his account officer and told him that, well, I want to collect a loan of 400 million. 400 million for what? So the advice that Dan is busy giving you, think it is good for you. You think that is okay. The account officer now told you that, look, you have to drop something as collateral. And as I am seeing all of the things that are going on now, it is better you use your house as collateral. So Ejike was complaining that how exactly will he use his house? Don't they know him? He has multiple accounts. He has this with the bank. So why are they putting much pressure on him? That is how the account officer told you that, look, I know you are a big person in this bank. We know what you can do. We know who you are. You are a billionaire. Yes, we are not complaining. But this money that you're asking for, it is too much. It is too much. They cannot just give it to you like that. We must make sure that there is something to drop so that in case anything happens, we can fall back to that. That is how Dan came in. Dan told him that, look, Shebi, you want to collect that loan, use your house as collateral, that nothing will happen to it, that you know yourself that you can get that money back between a month or two sef. So what is the use of Ejike fearing? That he should not be even afraid of what is going on, that he should just make sure he collects that loan, that when he collects that loan, that all of the things in his life will be better and his business will start booming. So Ejike now said, okay, since it's that one, let me go ahead and collect the loan. That is how Andy went to go and meet Chinwe. As he met Chinwe, so he was now explaining to Chinwe that, look, the kind of life that you are living is not good for yourself. It's not good for your health. It's not good for the people around you. Look at your daughter. She's busy suffering. Your daughter is not even enjoying the peace of life for a very long time now. She is meant to be with her. She's meant to go through all of this stress. She's not meant to go through it at all. But now, Chinwe thinks like as if, yes, she's the one that owns her life. She can do anything. Andy was trying to inform her, say, look, you cannot allow your daughter suffer like this. You cannot allow your daughter go through much pain, like as if she's going through so many things in her life. So in case anything wants to happen now, who will be ready to help her? Nobody will be ready to come for her and say, yes, she wants to help her. So she must make sure that all of the things that she's planning to do, she has something to fall back on. So Andy now gave her a sum of 50,000 naira so she can use it for herself, because she knows that at least if Muna takes care of the expenses of the house, if Muna takes care of what she's going through, of her daughter hospital bills, at least there will be something still left for Chinwe to go back on. Because now Chinwe is now feeling like as if no, her life is already becoming a mess. Everybody is beginning to show her that. Everybody is beginning to see all of it that is happening, and it is becoming a big problem. It is becoming a very huge problem for her. Now, Andy went down to Ejike's house. As Andy just entered like this, Ejike opened door. Andy just gave him big slap like this. As he collected that slap, Ejike was not saying, how will you just come into my house? Come and give me slap. Like, what sort of problem is this? What kind of rubbish is this? That is how Andy was complaining. That is how Andy was complaining, because he himself knows that Ejike does not value any single thing again. Ejike doesn't value any single problem in his life again. He thinks like as if Dan can inform him. He thinks like as if Dan can tell him how his life is meant to be done. That is how Andy was informing him, telling him that, look, the life you are about to live, it is going to put you in trouble. So whether you like it or not, whether you are ready to do things that will help yourself, you must make sure that you don't hurt anybody in the process. Ejike was shouting, how will you come into your house? Come and just give me slap and go like that. And he told him that, look, if you allow me again, I will give you another one, and I will not look back on it. I'll be very sure that the things that is going to happen will correct your sense. That is how Ejike and Andy were busy fighting. They were fighting. Muna was trying to separate. Before we know like this, Ejike just pushed Muna, bam, ahead on the floor. Now, Andy is not shouting. That Ejike is shouting, Andy, you have fired my wife. You have done this to my wife. Andy said, no. It was by mistake. He did not know what happened. He did not know what was going on. He did not know what was even happening. Now, it is already becoming a problem. Ejike now is putting the problem on that. Andy now finally rushed Muna to the hospital. As he was in the hospital, Ejike went ahead and invited his rubbish friend Dan. He went ahead, invited his rubbish friend Dan in order for him to discuss. That is how Dan was asking him, what happened? What was going on? He said, Dandy came inside his house. He started fighting him. That is how Muna came. He now pushed Muna. Muna fell down. And Dan was not like, So has she kpai or not? And Ejike said he does not know, but he doesn't want Muna to kpai at all. That Muna is the only thing that he has. Muna is his only source of joy. So anything that wants to happen, let it happen to him, let it not happen to Muna at all, because he will not be ready to get any single thing that happens to Muna. That is that Dan said, wait, even though she kpai sef, it will not be on you, that you just call it as self-defense, that is Andy that pushed her and she's the one that hit her head on the floor, so she kpai like that. So Ejike was not like, how will he say like that? Say he's the one that did it. Say no. Or you want to land yourself in trouble, you want to see yourself in his deep trouble. You know her mother has already warned you already that she does not want you in Muna's life, but you insisted, but you are still doing all of these things. So imagine if you not kpai Muna now, it will not be a big problem for you. That is how Ejike use his two hand can agree to all of these dance stems. And if at all Muna's mother will be ready to go through all of this problem, Ejike should know that nobody will be in joke with him at all. So guys, what do you think about this new episode? Stay tuned. We'll be bringing you more updates till we come your way.